Oh, Emma Colonna. I think the biggest way that I changed was the most moving part for me was really looking back at the social movements and the ones that had directly given me privilege. I had never really thought of myself as somebody who had been anything but privileged, and so actually going back and taking that away was something that was really eye-opening for me. Just to give some context, like I am half Chinese and half Italian, and so I went back and looked at before it was legal for two races to become married, and so my privilege is actually that I am born and that I'm here and that I'm wanted. So for the first time, I had really felt what it was like to be unwanted and to think that these laws were in place to make sure that I was not here. And so there are so many of the students that I will be teaching that will have similar experiences and similar feelings and similar backgrounds, looking back on history and looking back on some of the things that have really shaped us as a country. And I think being able to feel like that and understand what they're going through, even if it's not as deep of a feeling as they might have, will really help me to connect with them on a deeper level.
What did you envision your work with students would be before the Justice Journey, and how will your work with students be different now that you participated in the Justice Journey?
I think subconsciously before the Justice Journey, I looked at myself as someone who would be serving my students and in some way giving them something, and I didn't really think about it in terms of getting on their level and not serving them as opposed to working alongside them to serve themselves. We talked a lot in my group about the word empower and how the word empower implies that I have a power that I am giving you that you do not have. And I think going through this journey has made me realize that it's not about empowering my students, it's about unveiling the power that already exists in them.
Would you recommend this experience for other incoming Corps members? Why or why not?
I definitely would. Never in my life have I looked so introspectively at myself and how history has shaped me and has led to my existence here, has led to everybody's existence here, and showed me how our differences are so similar and how this is not just me serving my students, but this is all of us working together, not just the teachers, not just the students, but teachers, students, families, communities, parents, all of us working together, and not just about ending educational inequity, but about facing oppression and discrimination from all ends.
What was your favorite part of the Justice Journey and why?
I think my favorite part was when we shared all of our stories. It's so easy to make assumptions about people based on how they look or how they speak or where they say they come from or where they went to school, but you never really know a person until they share that 5 minutes of who they are and why they're here and what led them to where they are. I learned so much about people, and in learning so much about people, I learned to not make as many assumptions just by looking at someone.
And final question, what are you committing to doing after this experience, after the Justice Journey?
My commitment that I made for myself is to not give up on myself and not to give up on my students. Things are going to get hard, and I know that, and it's not going to come magically, and I know that there is no closure or no answer to how to solve this problem. But the commitment that I've made to myself is that even when those times get rough, I am just going to keep working because that's what I'm passionate about.